right, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say LeBron probably can't wait for the calendar to flip to February because January has been a nightmare. Cavs are 3-6 this month and have been outscored by 10 points per game. That's the second worst in the league this month, behind only the Kings, and the worst in a single month by a LeBron James team in his career. The Cavs also have the worst defensive efficiency in the NBA this month, while also ranking in the bottom 10 in offensive efficiency. And here's the kicker. LeBron is a minus 19 this season, his worst through 45 games since his rookie year.
I'm not a red flag guy. I'm not a concerned guy. I'm a guy how we can be optimistic on how we can get better. That's just who I am. I mean, I woke up smiling today. I was happy about today. I came in, had the music playing. I feel great about what today can bring. You know, and we go to San Antonio versus a historically unbelievable great team. I'll be suited up. I'll be ready to go, and I give ourselves a chance anytime I'm in the lineup, that's for sure.
All right, I respect where LeBron is coming from, Brian Windhorst, but he is I like to get to the finals and win it kind of guy. So what changes can the Cavaliers make to right all of these wrongs that we're seeing?
Well, Jamel, they've got to make some lineup changes. Ty Lue has said he's not making them. I hope he's playing a game of rope-a-dope and it actually plans to unveil them, because the starting lineup that they're putting out there, quite frankly, statistically and to the eye test, has been one of the worst lineups in the league this season. Right now, they have three guys in that lineup who, in my opinion, are bottom 15 defenders in the league. I'm sorry, J.R. Smith. You're terrible at defense right now. Isaiah Thomas is really killing them on both ends when he's not able to score. And Kevin Love playing center is a terrible defensive position. It's as if they're starting every game down 10 or 12 points because of that starting lineup. And Ty Lue is sticking with it, much to the surprise of virtually everybody in the league I talked to.
Now, Brian, you just said that Isaiah Thomas is killing this team. The Cavs' defense is nearly 8 points worse in terms of defensive efficiency when IT has been on the floor. So I know that they didn't get him for his defense, but I think people are probably a little surprised and startled that he struggled so much to fit in with this team. Why has that been the case?
Yeah, Jamel, he's frustrating his teammates right now because he is a guy who has the ball in his hands a lot. He controls the ball. He dribbles the ball a lot. He doesn't pass the ball much. And when he's shooting 45% and averaging 30 points and not playing with other all-stars like he did in Boston, that can work. Right now, he's really struggling, and it's getting on his teammates' nerves, especially him holding the ball. And quite frankly, you're right, they are worse on defense, but they're also worse on offense. If Isaiah was more himself, if he was the player he was before he got hurt and he was scoring, I don't think the Cavs players would be complaining as much. But right now, amongst themselves, internally in that locker room, Isaiah Thomas has caused some frustration, and that is something that Ty Lue and the team is going to have to evaluate as they decide on playing time going forward.
Well, speaking of frustration, clearly the Bucks must have been frustrated with Jason Kidd, the decision to let him go today. What do you make of that situation, Brian?
Well, I know this may have surprised some people in the league today, or not in the league, but fans. But this has been one of the worst-kept secrets in the league for the last couple of months. The Bucks ownership and the Bucks front office felt that they were underachieving, especially defensively. And to be honest with you, over the last couple of weeks, there have been some people angling, wondering if they could get in for the job, knowing that that Milwaukee job was eventually going to open either before the end of the season or by the end of the season. This was a coming thing. He had some difficulty with changing the way he played, and his players sometimes got frustrated. But at the end of the day, they weren't able to excel defensively. And frankly, from what I'm told, the Bucks were looking for an opportunity to make a move at this position. They've lost their last couple of games. They slipped to 8th in the playoff rankings. And even though they've got a game today, they felt like they could make the move now and have some some headway, some clearance to do it, and so that's why they did it.
Yeah, it will be a very sought-after job, that's for sure, with Giannis there and the other young pieces they have.